everybody, how's it going? Real quick, my name is Tyrone Griffin, and I am the owner and founder of Mind Made Success.
And I'm Tonette Wilkes. I actually just started Passion Driven Progress, so check it out.
All right, guys. So at this point, you pretty much seen the founder video. You know how much it costs to get in, or whatever the case may be. The only thing you're probably thinking of is why should you join, or what's actually holding you back. A lot of questions that I may get is, why I got to pay to get started. Well, first of all, nothing's going to be given to you for free. I mean, if someone put their hard work and effort, blood, or whatever you want to call it, into the training, that's what you're getting. You're being taught how to do it. A lot of times you go out there and when you're looking for those free or those quick get rich type schemes or whatever the case may be, whether they work or not, you're not getting any training. No one's going to put effort into that to try and train you and make you successful or whatever if you're not paying for it. With the paid opportunities, you get training, you get people to follow, you get the community, you get that one-on-one, or like maybe someone who's been making hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in on Zoom calls, webinar calls, and like answering your questions that you have or whatever the case may be. And most of all, you get that sense of community where you can just go and ask anybody who's within the group doing the same thing that you do, and they're answering those questions right then and there versus trying to troubleshoot and shoot some information to a customer service line that probably doesn't work, or an email. So why wouldn't you pay to be able to get that extra service or that extra line of communication or the training? Because a lot of people, the reason they fail is because they're not doing something wrong. It's not that it's a scam or that it's not working or whatever the case may be. It's just the fact that you don't have the skill level. Because you think about it, there are kids who are doing this, like 15, 16, and they're older people who are like 80s and 70s, and they're crushing it. They're making $100,000. People making $25,000 a month. People making $1,500 a month. But whatever they're doing, they're making money, and most people aren't because they don't have the skill level. So you need that training. And be consistent. Don't think that you're just gonna do this one day and then skip. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I've done that a couple times or whatever, and I was expected to get a sale. I'm just like, all right, I'm in, I'm doing it, I'm going, or whatever case may be. This is when I first started, or whatever case may be. Like my first day, I'm like, all right, I'm in. Where my sale at? I'm posting, people ain't interested. Well, the thing is, people respond to certain words that are on posts, certain colors and stuff like that, and you're gonna learn that type of stuff. You're gonna learn to be original, and don't post boring posts. I learned that the hard way. She posts those glamorous ones or whatever. It look all like professional made. I had a little boring little text or whatever the case may be. So you're gonna learn the stuff that you need or whatever. There's skills in there. We'll show you specifically what you need. Remember, if you're not getting sales, it's something you're doing wrong. Always revert back to the training. Anyone and everyone's gonna tell you because that's what works. That's how we know it. That's exactly how we know it.
And then also go back to the group and check for new training because there's our admin, our founder. She's always adding new training. So she's a real advocate for actually perfecting and mastering your craft.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what she's done. So
and right now she takes off time for at least once a month to have a mass webinar where you can get on and ask her questions, and other people may ask a question that you ain't thought of or having a problem that you ain't experienced yet, and you get those questions answered right then and there, beforehand or while they're currently happening. So you got everything you need, guys. Like I said, it's a one-time fee of the 25, the 50, or the 100. But here's the big deal. Make sure you understand this right here. All right. So if you pay the 25 and you want to go to the 100 later on, you got to pay the 100. So that's why we tell everybody, hey, go ahead and pay the 100 if you can pay the 100 because you don't want to get out there and go from 25 to 50 to 100. That's $175. That's not what the business is about. But you have to pay for each level. But the caveat on that is if you get the higher level, you get the one below it. So that's how we tell everybody. I mean, that's the best package. Like you can't lose with that. You pay $100, you get the 50 and the 25. As a a freebie, so to speak, complimentary.
And not only the commissions, so you get the $100 commissions, the $50 commissions, the $25 commissions. What that means is if they're just say you attract someone that can only come in at the 25, you get that commission. If you attract someone that can come in at the 50, you get that commission. But if you find someone like you that can come in at the 100, you get that commission as well. Where if you came at the 25 and someone wanted to start higher, you can't help them. You don't have access to that training. You don't have access to that product. So position yourself for the results that you want. You'll get there so much quicker.
Exactly. It's a direct sales company, and all sales are final. So when you coming in, make sure this is exactly what you want to do because you're gonna crush it. You're gonna crush it. There's no one that's out there that's actually following the training and doing it specifically exactly what they're supposed to be doing. That's not killing it. There's no one that's not doing that. But if you're gonna be somebody who's not gonna be consistent and gonna go out there and think just to get rich quick scheme, as soon as you get in, boom, I go 25. Boom, there's a 50. Oh, you swimming in? No, it's not gonna be swimming in money until you get the hang of the skills. Then everything's gonna work for you. That's how it works. You know. Oh, and another thing, guys. Hey, we do this part time. There's other things that we do that take up the majority of our life. We post these ads. What do we do this? Just a few hours a day or whatever. We go on about our life. We don't let this consume us or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's just passive for us. So don't feel like you got to do this all day, every day or whatever just to get your first sale. And just think about it. It's a one-time fee. You know, at the works or whatever. Let's say you get in and you don't make anything. It's a one-time. It's not something that you got to continuously pay on or whatever the case may be. But it don't matter if you get in today, you work for a month, and you just quit. You don't do it any longer than that. Then you come back a year from now and you want to start again. It's there. It's there for you to be able to get back going, and you got access to all the training just the same as well as the people who are in it and to get help. Um, let's see. Let's see what's another reason.
I was gonna say I actually had a conversation about this earlier with someone. Um, it made me remember why I wasn't successful when I got started because you know this already. I didn't believe in myself. It's not necessarily the business is a failure. It's you yourself are not invested. You're not ready. And the beauty about this kind of business is you're not investing in a business. You're investing in yourself. The training is the product. The training is what you're getting, and the training is what pours into you so that you can be successful. And then you can go and help someone else. But if you're not ready for that, and you're not in the right mindset, then it doesn't matter what you do, what you invest in, how much you invest, how much time you spend. It's not going to happen because you got to believe in you first.
And I want to carry on what she just said. Okay, so with EPS, I want to go ahead and let you guys know. Hey, there's no training for EPS. Your product is the 100-word ad or whatever document or whatever they give you pre-written ads or whatever. That's what your product is. It's giving you specifically what you need from A to Z to be successful. Which the only thing you're doing is going posting ads, and when people come back and ask, then you're going to send the information. You're going to process emails. That's it. That's EPS from day one. But our bonus is that we give you training because we wanted to be able to make sure that people are successful. So you're going to see, if you're joining our team, you're going to see that training that comes from our founder who gives you, training on each level. And depending on which level, you're going to get a little bit more. Whether it's you just want to do things on Facebook, or if it's Instagram or YouTube, you like doing videos like this one right here that is going to explain to you exactly what it is that you need to be doing to be successful. A lot of people can just hear it, maybe podcasts, be told what to do, and boom, they got it. Some people can just watch someone do a video, step by step. Boom, they're done. Some people can just read it. Maybe someone wrote it down in a blog, or they just, it's a website with a training and they wrote it down and they gave little pictures or whatever that shows how to do it. But some people need a combination. So you got a combination of all of it, guys. You got the audio, the visual, and you got your little text or whatever the case may be. You got everything that you need, but on top of that, we're giving you even more bonuses, in order to come in, well, just for joining us or whatever the case may be. I think, when they join you, they get a free website that you custom build?
Yeah, so basically with each one of the levels, you get different types of training. The first one, you do Facebook typically. It's honestly the simplest. Everybody's already on Facebook, so why not? From there, you can use what you were saying, Instagram. You can use Snapchat. You can use YouTube, Craigslist. You can do physical flyers. I know people see flyers on cars all the time. The great thing about that is like a lot of people are scared. They feel like they have to sell something. You don't have to sell anything. You're literally posting an ad, whether it's going to be on a surface or on Facebook in a group or whatever, and the people who are interested, they come to you. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand that concept because they are attracted to you.
Exactly.
And we teach you how to basically make yourself not only approachable, but actually selling or advertising or offering them something they're already interested in. They're already looking
Ooh.
for it.
So I got a great way to give you like a visualization of just what she said. Like you said, you're not selling anything. You're posting ads, which basically, in layman's terms, you're putting the advertisement out there. You're putting what your opportunity is out there for that person, and a person who's actually interested in it. When they see it, then they're gonna come ask you, hey, what is this? You ain't gotta go and say, hey, so this wonderful product, you want to buy because of this right here. It got these type of benefits, these features. It'll make you feel like this. It can do this, get away with this. You ain't got to do that.
Sounds like a door-to-door salesman.
Exactly, exactly. So think about it like this right here. When you go to the mall, do you have people out there in the middle of the walkway, of each store saying, hey, look right here at this specific piece of clothing or whatever case may be in this store, in this glass, do you want to buy? How would this make you feel? They're not doing that. They got whatever, the shoes, the clothes, the item, whatever it is, the TV, they have it right there on display. They got it right there on display. When you walk, either you want to buy it, you're interested in seeing it, or whatever case may be. Whether you walk by it, or you want to go in and you look at it, you see, okay, upon further view, this ain't for me. Or you go in and you see it, you touch it, you smell it, you picture yourself in it, and you're just like, okay, I got to get this. Guys, the same way. That's the same way. Which brings us to another plus, another bonus. We're gonna give you a list of sites. We'll give you a list of sites or pages or websites or whatever that you can use, whether it's Craigslist, Facebook groups or Backpage, and just a plethora of other different places that you can go and post your ads, so you don't have to do the same.
And so like the thing about that okay, so I did it first in like Facebook. I wanted to use something else, so I jumped on Craigslist, right? But the thing about it is most people have kind of a social media that they're comfortable with, I guess. Some is Facebook, some is Instagram, some is Snapchat. So you can literally have the training to do any of those. And if you want to dabble in something else, try something different, that's there too. It's customizable, basically. It's the same business. We all work the same business, but you tailor it to what's going to fit you. You purchase the package based on what's going to fit you. You advertise it the way it's going to fit you. And then you'll attract people that are typically like-minded and already ready to do what you're doing. Exactly. And you just send them through. That's it. Piece of cake.
And let me plug in something, guys. Directly up under here, you're going to see the packages. Now, I know you probably look at it and you're just like, that's too high for me. It was too high for you. Like the original package for the 25 is 97. The original package for the 50 is 297, and for the 100 is 497. Guys, you're getting a discount now, because we know that not everybody got that type of money. So we've knocked it down or whatever the case may be. So when you look at it, each one of those has all the benefits and everything directly under. I think for the 25 is going to say you get your basic, just the ad package or whatever, and the websites that you're going to need. And the access to the community and the team. 50 is going to say, you get the Pro Elite. It has a little bit extra training or whatever the case may be. Facebook, Instagram domination, and then you go towards, and there's more. It's not just these right here. We just call it the main ones that you want to actually know. And then what is it? The $100 level. You get YouTube domination. A lot of people don't even know how to make a video. It's simple. You do a selfie all day, whether it's Snapchat. It ain't got to be nothing spectacular. I mean, look at this video right here, guys. We're just out here just chilling, what we like to do, and we post these videos and these ads, whatever case may be, and make sales for it. A little bit on my story. Before I even started, online, I was kind of going from job to job because, there was nothing that I really liked, but I was in the field of psychology, so I wanted to do something in the med field. I was a behavioral health tech and, a transportation, what do you call it? Transportation, I don't know, basically, I can't even tell you. But I work with people, who have behavioral health problems, mental health problems, cognitive disabilities, all of it. But I needed to make some extra money. $10 an hour ain't gonna really do nothing for you, right? It's not. In most cases, 15 will, but you still won't have no leeway to go out there and do life the way you want to. And if you're making 20 plus an hour, you probably don't have time to go out there and spend that type of money, right? Exactly. Or you had to go out there and get a degree just to do that, right? So you think about this, guys. It don't take much to do this or whatever. When I came in, I just went through the training just like you're about to do. And what is it? My first 2 weeks when I started working online, 1,300 literally, which I love the number 13. It's my favorite number. Whatever everybody else be like, that's
away
happy
from
with whatever. I was
yeah.
born Friday 13. So anytime 13 pop up, I know it's a blessing for me.
My mom's
1300 my first
birthday
week.
is the 13th too. Did you go? Yeah.
See, look. So look, I got my blessing. What I'm saying, guys, is anybody can do this. You don't have to be tech savvy. This ain't nothing crazy or whatever case may be. Another question, and I'm gonna let you deal with this. Another question that people talk about. Well, I don't want to post or ads on my Facebook or my Instagram. I don't want to reach out to my friends and family.
Yeah. So he actually taught me this. It's in the training too, but he knows some things, right? But apparently there's a way that you can take your existing friends list or take new friends and add them to, what is it, like a
just a specific list or whatever.
yeah, you kind of categorize them. So anybody that, like, just say they're already doing something work from home, or you see that they're looking for something from work from home, you can just basically tab that, so to speak, and then they go into that area, and when you post something, you select that group, and it only shows to them. I was freaked out about putting things on my personal, because I have a lot of friends and family on there, and they have a million questions, and I'm just like, you're not even serious. Like, why are you asking me? But you get the serious people in that tab, and you just direct it to them. Literally a million different ways to any issue, concern, fear you have. There's a solution for it.
And then the groups, they got groups for it. Like Facebook groups, you go type in work from home group, make money online group. There are thousands of groups out there with 100,000 plus people within those groups. So there's plenty of people who are looking specifically for your opportunity. So you're gonna have people who are interested. You're gonna have the training that you need. The only thing that you need is just go ahead and do it. I mean, would you like to be like those 90-year-olds sitting inside of their retirement homes and trying to figure out exactly what it is that that they're what is it? No. They sit in there and they're pretty much sitting in their regrets, talking about their stories, the good old days, and what they didn't do, and how they wish they had to do this right here. Guys, here's the thing: success is infinite, failure is temporary. Here's the reason why I say it. The moment you have your first piece of success, what happens? All the failures you had no longer matters, because now that you've gotten a piece of success, you're just like, I know I can do this. You've already made your first sale, or you've had your first piece of success in your business and anything that you're doing. You're just like, now you're at that mind frame. You're just like, oh, now I just need to go and tailor up over here and fix this, learn this little skill. I got this. I know. Everybody's like that. Think about anything that's ever gone wrong in your life. After you learned how to do it, you got the skills, whatever the case may be, you're probably bossing it out. So there ain't no reason to be scared. I mean, you just think about it.
That makes me think about, like, when you're driving, like, you see your older sibling or your parent or something and they're driving, and it looks so easy, right? Obviously they're doing it right. And then you get behind the wheel and all these fears set in. You don't know what to do. You, like, the seatbelt's on, your hands are attending to, and then you're like, well, I can't see around the whole car. I can't really see above. This was my issue because I'm short, right? Can't really see the curb or anything. But you get out there and you just go. You have someone to guide you. You have someone in your passenger seat because you're not legal yet.
Until you're confident.
Right? And then you go down the street, and before you know it, you get a little bit more comfortable. And then before you know it, you're on the highway. And then you're taking road trips. And why were you ever afraid? What were you waiting on?
Exactly.
Guys,
I don't want to make this a long video for you, but here's what I do. Here's one thing I do, and I understand that not everything works for everybody. But for those people that resonate with this right here, hopefully you'll be happy for this little piece of information. Any and everything that I do, I focus specifically on. They tell you if you got goals or whatever, catch me, you focus on your goals. So think about this right here. If you are walking along at night and you're walking along this path and the path is lit, okay? The path is lit and you're zoned in directly on it. The only thing you see is that path, right? So you can get directly to it. You know exactly where you're going or whatever case may be. Or even if you don't, but you have a flashlight and it only goes out by 5 to 10 feet, as long as you have some type of direction or whatever until you get to that next point, then the next area is actually lit up. So it's not like you're going into it, completely dumbfounded, not having anything. But this is what other people do. I'm in like this right here where I can't see all the darkness and everything else. I can't see people being shanked over there in the dark, or the muggers or whatever the case may be. I can't see the animals or whatever the case may be, because I'm in the zone or whatever the case may be. Other people go out there and they do this right here.
You're so petty. That was me.
And you can't see anything. You can't see what you're supposed to be doing because you're too busy focusing over here or whatever, freaking out. You're focusing on everything else. Wizard of Oz. You know, they were walking, they got the yellow brick road, but only thing they see is everything else is on. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. You got a path in front of you. If you want to do this, you're going to do it. If you're not going to do it, hey, so be it. But don't be that person who's always watching somebody else be successful. You know, you don't want to be that person, because you know you're gonna continuously just sit there and beat yourself up or whatever. Everybody else gonna be making money, being successful, going on vacations, cruise, paying those bills off or whatever, that debt, and just living a life that they want to be. Don't be that person.
I would say don't commit to the what if lifestyle.
Ooh.
That's what I get from what he talks to me about. Because like I said in the beginning, I was terrified. I'm scared of everything. I'm a preparation kind of person. I had to shift my mindset in order to do this and in order to be successful at this. So I realized later in the game that I had a what if mindset. I was, what if this happened? Or what if that went wrong? Or what if, or what if, or what if, or what if? And it was stopping me. It was literally like, I don't know if you believe in the law of attraction, but it was throwing vibrations out there that I couldn't receive my blessings. I couldn't receive the income that I wanted. I was blocked because I was blocking myself. So when you get rid of that what if mindset and that what if lifestyle, everything opens up to you. And but if you actually commit to that, you find yourself 20, 40, 50 years down the line, and you are literally sitting there like, well, what if I had? What if I did? What could I have been? What could I have accomplished in that amount of time when you were just skeptical and scared? You only get one life. I'm a health coach by passion, so I'm really committed to actually just going out there and doing it, making it happen. Just put yourself out there, do what needs to be done, especially when you have someone guiding you. It's a no-brainer, really. So
At the end of the day, guys, we're giving you the bike. All you got to do, sit on it and pedal. If you've never pedaled, how can you expect to go somewhere, right? That's how we all were. Somebody had to put us on that bike and they had to push us for a little bit. But if we never got on there, we probably would have never got in there. So you doing this all day, every day. You're on your phone. You're posting to Instagram. You're posting to Facebook or whatever. And most of it's just meaningless nonsense. You're posting your business or congratulating somebody on a certain type of lifestyle or event in their life. Why not post? Make yourself a better lifestyle.
invest in
That's
you.
all it's in.
Invest your time in yourself, and just invest in you. That's all.
And at the end of the day, guys, what's that famous line they say? Take action. Here's my take on that right here. Initiate the solution. Seriously. So if you have any questions, guys, you can reach me. Just go to my Facebook page at Mind Made Success.
It's down there at the bottom.
Yeah, and it's gonna be down at the bottom or whatever. Or just type in Mind Made Success, Facebook, and you're gonna find it. Or look for Tyrone Griffin. Chances are you're gonna see a picture of me in a blue shirt in front of my car, and it's gonna actually not even be a picture; it's gonna be a video. How can they find you?
Same. So my name, my info. It's actually a link at the bottom, so you can just click on it and send me a message, or you can just snoop around my Facebook if you want to. I mean,
Hey,
just get to know it.
legit, man.
Come interact with us.
Hey, I'm military. Been in 10 years or whatever the case may be. Guys, I wouldn't be putting my face out here, because I got a lot to lose. So you think about that right there. For those people who don't think that we're real, don't think that we're doing what we're saying we're doing. Hey, we have lives that we live. I'm like I said, I'm military. I'm a staff sergeant. I got a lot. I'm not giving it up for nobody. So.
Our little caveat, right, is we are also entrepreneur minded. So that means we post a lot of positive, motivational things. So come friend us, come follow us, and just get some constant motivation along with that.
Yeah, we're serial entrepreneurs. There's multiple things that we do, but we always taking care of people. That's what we do.